to we country salon. My how we there, my how we born. We sweet salon. We not for make this country fall. Mama salon. We let we salon. This we land we love. We not for make them fall. We let we salon. Then they thief the money, then they fly. They London, they Dubai, then they buy. We they are, we just a try. This day I don't come up and dry eye. Then they thief the money, then they fly. They London, they Dubai, then they buy. We they are, we just a try. But this day I don't come up and dry eye. We pledge we love and loyalty to we country salon. My how we day, my how we born. We sweet salon. We not for make this country fall. Mama salon. We let we salon. This we land we love. We not for make them fall. We let we salon. This we land we love. We not for make them fall. We let we salon.
For the wreck the country, it's a witch. For the wreck the country. I guess I carpets, Gaman Keraka, Gaman Konica, Gaman Keraka, Jamucham, Gaman Monica, Kaipom, Gaman Konica, for the wreck the country, it's a witch. For the wreck the country, it's a witch. And they go and they beg. The people that they gen. Then I go shem. They make it the chicken and the picture. Now we hope for today and the future. Forgive them by scripture. They make it the chicken and the picture. Now we hope for today and the future. Forgive them by scripture.
We pledge love and loyalty to we country salon. My how we there, my how we born. We sweet salon. We not for make this country fall. Mama salon. We let we salon. But this we land we love. We not for make them fall. We let we salon.
We let we salon. As in no place like home. I like it talk and talk them, I like it talk and fight them.
Yes, fumble them. Una good evening, good afternoon, good morning for the one that way there Australia and the Asia. Afuma mitemine na piari sekeno. Mendebla Goa Kawiena. Today, we will continue with the same thing we've been started today because we've not been done. Here, we not a talk for talk's sake. We dey talk because we want to let people they understand, say, things then they will not pay attention to when I they make politicians, they know they do their work, and because they know they do their work, things not they work in the country. What you will they do now, not to partisan something. If you're not APC, you're not SLPP, you get right for come and listen, learn, and make decent comments. We know, say a lot of we they suffer from trauma, but do ya, let we open we minds them for learn. Because that's the only way we'll go change we country. A lot of things the way they don't make we believe. A lot of things then the way they see, we they make like we understand them, but we don't understand them. Now they make things not they work in our country. This platform is set up purposely for assist people them. Let them begin see through certain things and understand them. This platform not of can promote hate. This platform not of can promote division. As a matter of fact, this platform aware say we all na Sierra Leone na the same blood, the same DNA. What's the same blood? I don't mean say because blood red, we all get red blood. Yes, everybody, every human being get red blood. But by same blood, I mean say we all na famble. That word where Lamina Sanko been created. Reverend Etheldred Nathaniel Jones, that word where been created where he say one country, one people. Where today with the misuse na Sierra Leone. Again, meaning deeper than what you will say. Lamina Sanko, I think where we can study in England, he do some research. He find out, say, we all get a common origin na Sierra Leone. So in SSF, he convinced, because remember, this man, now the way been exposed to British colonial rule longer than we people up country, because they create them, then they under British colonial rule from 1808 onwards. Then don't get longer time, longer experience with Western ways of doing things. But this man, when he can study in England, he study a lot of things beyond what he come for. And I mean, priest work he can't study for with anthropology. He studied beyond that. He can't for understand say that country wake about not to colony and protectorate, not to divided place. Now one place. And that the people that were there, whether the one that they live in a colony, the one that they live in a protectorate, now the same people them. Now different language no more than they talk. I make a coin that word. One country, one people. But a few people them don't mislead we country. A few people don't misdirect we country. Because them feel say by so doing, now then go prosper. But I want for us them people how they think say them go prosper. Honestly, from 1961 to now, with all the resources we Sierra Leone get, almost rarely Sierra Leoneans don't prosper. I know while we include on the way recently go mix themselves up with drug dealing. Then they know they pan count. I mean, the one that they do genuine means, then take genuine wood for fan money. Almost per we don't prosper na Sierra Leone. Who that they prosper na Sierra Leone? Na Sierra Leoneans or foreigners? If we will answer them questions here, we will begin to understand, say, that approach they use for preach division in a day in we favor. And the politicians, they don't take this, they make them into a culture. That approach for divide people them, and then they call propaganda. That's not propaganda. That's not propaganda. Propaganda now it means for control people them beliefs, but not for negative issue. It's a means to control what people believe, but it should not be for a negative issue. Every institution where they look for profit, they use propaganda. What you call marketing in business is basically propaganda in a way. Marketing, that strategy for market, for advertise, is basically propaganda in a way. But in Sierra Leone, the propaganda is not geared towards building the state. We can use propaganda for build we country. We can use them for change beliefs and perceptions. We can use storytelling for propagate new beliefs, new ways of understanding things. But we always use them for destroy we country. So today, I want to ask the question, because 64 years, we got two political parties that hold on will say earlier. APC, SLPP. And then two parties. Who that they use the wrong step of propaganda most? And what in are the reason? Who that they benefit from that? What in they call gaslight? Gaslight, now for preach some kind of propaganda to people them, we go make them look funny, then look hopeless, then look say you they talk, now you then for look up to. If they not look up to you, they're not able to do nothing for themselves. Or if they not look up to you, they're not able to take proper decision. It's a mind control game. You see, one thing what politicians they know they all understand. Instead of you gaslight the people them, do something we go make the people they say, yes, last year we not been get road, this year we'll get road. Last year we been the strain for water, this year we don't begin see water. You don't even need to say a word. Una no need for talk, na then and they una need for do. Do a normal let the people and see. That's quiet propaganda. And anybody who able to think and act that way, he go always get the support of the people. You don't need for the way and talk about. In fact, we don't even need spokesman. We don't need Ministry of Information. Then get two axioms by English. I will try for translate them into Korean. Then say example is better than precept. I go repeat them. Example is better than precept. What in that mean? If now you day before, then say we don't elect you for run this country. The best thing you can do now for keep quiet, do work, we go be an example where the people and they see. When people then see the correct thing from you, what you they do, now then they follow. That all man they obey the law. But when you did the day before, now you don't turn, they how they deal with drugs, they how they deal money laundering, they how they broke traffic, they how they keep people away for them. You expect the people left to behave properly? We done, you employ 60,000 people, they go and talk, all man they talk. Sierra Leone don't turn talk show. All man they talk. Talk is free. But are we really talking what makes sense? Every morning, you go every morning show, you farm will show, you read that all man they talk. All the community stations them in Sierra Leone, they know they talk about what in the people there for do for improve themselves. It's all about politics. And we can't talk about this issue. What issue are you talking about? What issue are we talking about in Sierra Leone? Can we just keep quiet and begin to work? Deal with the issues by action, not by talking. Another saying, or another proverb, wait, man. They say saying is good, doing is better. For talking good, but for do is better. What is wrong for doing correct? What is criminal about doing what is correct? What is so bad about doing what is correct that we politicians are not able to do what is correct? We need to begin ask them questions, yeah. Because for 64 years plus, all man don't talk. It's like say, you don't get nothing for do again past talk. All man don't talk. Now, in fact, the talking don't multiply. Social media, they free. We all there on board, including me, who they talk. But almost they talk sense. They will ask that question. Almost they talk sense. Almost they talk something will go make people understand, say, we need for change this, we need for change that, we need for look this, we need for look that, for make we get them correct. APC, before 1967 election, can come with a message. That message, I follow up to what we don't start. Because the real beginning of the divisions in Sierra Leone begin after 1964. Some of we lucky, we don't begin get small sense, we don't begin understand how things they go, even though we be small that time, but we be they see and understand. From 67 to 68, where APC came to power after the coup, we pulled the military regime. We see some semblance of creating national framework. We see some semblance of creating something where will get the people them for understand what thing for do for develop themselves. But still, deep underneath, division been there, Boku talk been there, propaganda and lies been there, gaslighting been there take place. What's indifferent is that during the APC term, they gaslight people and they make propaganda, boy, they see and they do things where they bring change. Then things begin to deteriorate. From 1977 on to 1992, things begin to deteriorate gradually. Because we go into one-party state. And this one-party state not only have been the problem. The problem was people that been there within the one-party institution we feel say, if they're not sabotage, they're not going to ever get access to power. Because if we talk about one party, Ivory Coast, like Cote d'Ivoire, then get independence sometime around 1959. 1960, then declare a one-party state, and Ivory Coast was one-party state up to 1993. From that period, 1960 to 1993, Ivory Coast developed a sustainable economy with then and they run the country. Ivory Coast get plenty minerals just like we. But then take their attention from minerals, then say, no, build up our economy on agriculture. Anybody who don't travel through West Africa where they land in Abidjan airport, the first thing they notice is that the last 3 to 5 minutes before touchdown, you see vast oil palm plantation. Vast. You know, they even see the limit, the end. Yes, at Cote d'Ivoire. And when they land back, you see a modern city. This was what a one-party state did for La Cote d'Ivoire. Why didn't it do it for Sierra Leone? Because we politicians in Sierra Leone, they're not concerned with voting for do. They're concerned now for blindfold the people them, gaslight them. And that we don't depend 60 almost years. And every day it become deeper and deeper and deeper in the society. As a matter of fact, because of too much gaslighting, now I make the press in Sierra Leone very weak. People think, oh, state capture. Yes, state capture, I not deny. But what's in the underlying factor they cause the state capture? Is it only the money that they bribe people with? Or is it that they don't gaslight people and for belief say, if we not give you brown envelope, you're not able to survive? Yes. That's the fact. That's the fact. One of the things I remember during the NPRC days, there was this discussion going around about how to change the laws about press and voting for do will make people inform companies so that we go minimize the number of presses the way they open and get people and for work together as a team, fewer newspapers, more efficient management, more efficient strategies, let the press able to do something that will bring profit. Oh, they make propaganda against that. The NPRC wants to kill the press. They're not killing now. Look how now they today. You're as good as dead. They're not killing now. NPRC not killing now, but you're as good as dead. Some of the recommendations they come up from people like who been they work in the backstage. Because we they look at how to build sustainable infrastructures and institutions. NPRC days, they come with a youth program who been called NASMUS. People that work there and try to make them efficient. As NPRC goes so, he die. Instead, we're busy to talk. Everybody has a talk, want to talk in Sierra Leone. We talk too much because we get the mentality for gaslight each other. We talk too much because we always believe, say, somebody out there na for can make we, not to we for take responsibility. This is our basic crisis. And the politicians, then they use them to their advantage. They don't make we feel say, oh, we're not getting nothing for do, how for do. They will listen to the normal thing and say, oh, go by them. The next person they only use them to their advantage now religious institutions, especially these so-called new churches. Then they gaslight the people and day by day. They are getting richer, the people are getting poorer. So gaslighting is not only in politics, even in religion, they don't go into it. There are a few in religion who have tried to do something to improve the people's life. I remember Imam Basha Sankoila, when he came, he took over the Timney Mosque at Wallfield Street. He get challenges, na accommodate, he go build mosque na Bombay Street. He started a social enterprise. He said, okay, until we dey think as families, law begin make family unions so that we go find a way to get a microcredit system, a cooperative where money go dey come, we dey share around, they all man start a business. A lot of people benefited from that business, that scheme. May the soul of that man rest in peace, because he was an intelligent and progressive man. I know see one or two of their new churches, them, especially those run by Sierra Leoneans, then they try for copy the same. The governments, how much are they doing? Do we really need a presidential spokesman? Then we get Ministry of Information. Then we get spokesman, they go talk every day on television and community radio station. Do we need all that much talking? That energy put in talking. Can't we use it to create strategies for make we do something? Honestly, let us ask a question. Why is it that we always should have something to defend? Are we a cost race? Every day before they go explain. Hello, go explain this thing. Of course we get. We all tell for they go defend. If we do it incorrect, we keep quiet. The people will see. They would understand. Because everybody is a thinking person. The human race is Homo sapiens. We think. We rationalize. That ability for think and rationalize. Now in all time, we have the effect for put under control. Why? Why do you have to control the minds of people? Who gave you that authority to control the minds of people? Why don't you talk to the people? What made put them to think and become active participants? Why do you have to make them look as victims all the time? This same victim preaching, this gaslighting, now I don't use, when I don't divide the people, when are the same Fulani Malinke origin, when I divide them into ethnic groups, when I divide them into ethnic mentality, now the people and the cause effect. A Sise born in Kenema, they only see a Sise from Bo or Pujang as a relative. The Sise from Cambia and Bombali and Tonkolili are enemy. What is wrong with you guys calling yourself politicians? You know, I think we need to get a message all the time so that we will begin institute new ways of thinking as society, and hopefully we will get young people then we will enter into the political arena with a level of independence. Because one of the things they should not do, which has always been the case, is that young people who are drawn into that vortex, then they gaslight them, they make them believe, so, the empire waiting and they say na incorrect. The empire waiting and they do na incorrect. We follow them because this is the party line. Now don't take we are lucky with country. Now don't take we are lucky the two political parties that will get the majority support in our country. It's time we begin to change. It's time we consider how we can move away. It's time we move away Why do we have to move away? Albert Einstein once said, doing the same thing all the time and expecting different results is the definition of insanity. The Frenchman, they call insanity imbecile. Imbecile. Englishman say imbecility. You cannot be doing the same thing and you expect different results to happen. It's not possible. So it's time we begin to think and find strategies for move away from the old ways of doing things. Because if we don't do that, we will continue until thy kingdom come and we'll get the same results. Added to that, those people coming from outside who are doing it correctly will gradually take over our country. I'll give you an example. I see this without malice or without any hidden agenda. After 1961, a lot of Fulani and Madingo, they enter Sierra Leone. Because at that time and up till now, the Citizenship Act make provisions for somebody from other parts of West Africa for coming, you naturalize. If you born Pekin then at the country, the Pekin they automatically they be citizen. Trade, before the days of Ahmed Tijan Kaba, citizenship was determined from the Papa side. Today, they modify the law and mean the Mama side. And that may come very, very much open to a lot of risks. I not get anything insulting what they think of, but we mama them, we sister them, it's easy for make them married to foreigner than we the man they married foreigners. Man mostly they go married foreigner when he left in country come out. But woman in the in country, when foreigner come, then go meet up, then fall in love, them see them, then born picking. The Indian man who been cancer alone, wake up in Choitram, at certain point, he fall in love with a Sierra Leonean woman, then born picking them. Nothing no wrong with that. But what's here the point where they make now is the Fulanis, they have been come after 1961. They came with certain industry grade skills. Some come quietly. Then begin do small work them. Then they laugh them. Push a molanke, broke wood, help on a farm, men cow now or there, and they laugh for them. But these people are mentally structured. They know what they wanted. And they did what they wanted. Decades after, they like today, then people and they, then picking them, they make good provision for them because them income, they make some money, they put them picking them at some of the best schools and give them the best education. Today, then picking them they. You can't drive them from Sierra Leone. They are citizens by law. And they are the ones running the economy along with Lebanese picking them with themselves as citizens. We the Sierra Leoneans will be known day before independence, or who people let me know day before independence. We sit on the gaslights, they preach hate, they fight each other. Can't we learn? Can't we keep quiet and begin to think that we are losers? Is it so difficult to understand that we are losers? Now, because some man don't realize saying a loser, they want find way for square up and be like the one and the other people and take decades for build the foundations with the one and the data. So go take drug dealer can put in the country. They give away money on the table, they make big man. Spend money. I don't know how to call that. Honestly, I don't know have a term for that because it's above stupidity. The ability for sit down and plan and say, let's build structures we go last. Now we seem not forget as a people. Everything about us is quick fix, want and now. And at that quick fix, that wanting everything now they make people and they gaslight we. And they make a few, we get access to the limited resources in the country, they use them for control. We the people, we get for sit down and ask a lot of questions. Every day, we come online, now data they tell you now. And I want law now open now, yes, law now. But for me, but for me, me understand. I know how they run my life. I know my purpose of being here, and they work towards that purpose. But for una, we sometimes una day, you know, get nothing they look up to because everything look blank before you. Because they don't gaslight the people then so much that now there is nothing the people can look up to. It's more like that way they don't sleep waiting no more, then go can wake we. Oh, then hey, if I don't come, welcome. We get for wake up. People of Sierra Leone, we get for wake up. Waking up no means we for wake with vexation. That vexation, a part of the strategy wouldn't they use for gaslight. Una listen, all them talk wouldn't they talk. Una listen carefully and understand. All the talk they wouldn't they talk now for create enmity. All the talk wouldn't they talk now for make them feel say now them better, the other one they not better. So let's move out of that zone. Let's move after that zone. Let's begin ask questions. Okay, if you feel say you doing well, if you feel say you get all the answers, now we don't give you the power. Why are we not getting the answers in real physical form? Why? And the other thing we'll get for watch. You want to go out, they go and campaign. Certain questions they will need for begin think for ask them. Because we don't hear gaslight too much in a salon. The price of rice is there. It's unaffordable for the people. It's unacceptable. Today, the price of rice is what? What is the price of rice today? Compare it to 6-7 years ago. Why should it always be a different thing? Then, no, this is a global, yes, it's a global issue. But even in the global issue, there is price control. We know things they become difficult, but there has to be controls. Also because things they be difficult, all man for do how we like. 20 years ago, I've been to buy a 5-kilo bag of rice for 20 kronas. That's about, what's the exchange rate today? Let me see, please. Will not give me some time now find the exchange rate, yeah? 20 years ago. 5 kilos been they cost that much, 20 kronas. Which is today about $1.68. Today, the same bag of rice, 20 years later, they cost me 30 krona. That's 2.52. Now we take the same measure for Sierra Leone. 20 years ago, almost a bag of rice been the cost in terms of dollar. Today, almost a bag of rice the cost in terms of dollar. This is what we don't take time to look at. Now I make alternate the gaslight way. Not your fault. Now the global economy. Now your fault. Now your fault. Sierra Leone get a coastal acreage of 400 and something 4,000 acres from north to south. And that coastal area extends 60 kilometers inland from the sea. That coastal area, you don't even need for use all. You use maybe 3 or 4 parts of them. The Walla area, now one, you go up to Mange and this Okupur area, now 2, you come south from Matrudong, Jongamin to Bondapi, now 3, then 3 areas there, able for produce close to 11 million tons of rice every year if we do 2 planting. You able to produce some, not to then say, not to guesswork, you able to produce some. Sierra Leone population, they consume about 6 million tons of rice per annum. So which means we get 5 million tons for export. What in global price get for do with that? Why we sit on the talk, we not think of strategies, how for use then land then day, which kind of agricultural practice we go come with, we go make then land then day be sustainably productive. The other thing then they gaslight people about in Sierra Leone is that they make people then believe say everything has to be government, if not enough for work. The real truth is everything in Sierra Leone is politics. If you know to part of them, I'll let you go with the best idea. They don't want to hear about it. It's crap. And you don't keep way back 60 and more years. We need for rethink. We need for do a lot of rethink in Sierra Leone. Some of you, they tell Una this because we believe say it's necessary let Una know, let Una begin change some of them defunct beliefs that they don't pump now on it. Me now one person with no ever gaslight in Sierra Leone. I will tell every Sierra Leonean this. Ask anyone from them who done a boy, they'll tell that man in business stronger. Boy, all time make like he sabi. Yes, because you never put me down and brainwash me. No man born of a woman not a brainwash me. Maybe an angel go brainwash me if not man. That is if I see where they come from up. Alien go brainwash me. But you are then born we all too. We all together, mama. You know you go brainwash me. That brainwashing process, we don't perfect on us alone. We don't so make come into something that we're not able to run with country. All time they lie on the people them. All time they deceive the people them for waiting, for make we get chance for thief money put in a pocket, get chance for thief money and misuse them because all the money all them guys share the thief and they misuse them. And they misuse them. If man come, he takes state money, the best he can do with them, now for the buy motor car, them we not in the make them. Now misuse. Absolute misuse because you are promoting a foreign economy whilst you are destroying your own economy. If man come, he take state money, he begin billows all over the place. Now misuse of state fund because the building materials not to locally made. If they have been locally made, you go say, okay, it is sustain industries and jobs in the country. But iron rod, cement, this, that, all they come over Sika. And misuse them, they misuse the economy. They're not the profit themselves. And for some of them, all these things will look bright and beautiful when they are in power. The minute they get out of power, everything deteriorates. So now misuse of state fund. You go build mansion like Kabasa Lodge. Look at today. Look at today. We have no most money go inside that building. Look at today. The people of Sierra Leone, una get for wake up and begin ask the necessary questions. Let us stop for the gaslight una. And the two political parties, I have a piece of advice for you. It's best the old guard get out. And let young people let them come in and begin think constructively, think national, and find way for rebuild the lost image. It can be done, but it can only be done if the old guards them get out. Even Julius Maadabi will not have been what he is if not the old guards in the SLPP, they BN, they misuse them and misdirect them. Every country and get and shadow people them. Now this, the Americans and they call the deep state members. And get and shadow people them where they behind the scene, they mislead or they guide. Some do it well, others do it badly. For being a member of a shadow backstage government, not a bad thing. But nowadays, forget the decency and the moral and ethical capital for which for see things done. But for they do all kind of lucky thing. Now they run this country. Yes, now they run them, but now they misrun them. And most of them, then sit down there, they're noting they gone, they are keeping quiet because they are not in the forefront. The people of Sierra Leone will not get for learn from some of them things here and begin make amends. The amends to Sierra Leone begins with each of us. Each of us should take responsibility. Let us ask ourselves, what in reality we have for do or say for make Sierra Leone change? Do I have to continue to listen to messages from people that are unable to better me? Or do I have to begin to think and answer from what's in the come inside me so that I go understand what I want to do better? It's up to you. It's up to you. The world is yours to make. We are each responsible for our destiny. I will take a short break. I will come back.
You go ask the question, them no want answer. Who the gaslight we pass? Them say not change, them bring delay. Big grammar but the people they pay. Talk say reform but action they miss. Them say we they hate. No oh, them shut down debate. Angry, true oh. Say make we wait, frustrated, wait for waiting. All we get now wait. Who the gaslight us more? APC or SLPP? Not the same palaver. Blame the world, shift the blame, but the suffer nor the change. Not the same old game, same old name, and the people still they feel the pain. Red talk say we get sabotage, green talk say we fight sabotage. Past na wound, present na mirage, na power them the massage. He say, she say, wahala full ground. Na politics of sound, no meaning found. Truth na ball, we na the crowd. Them they play pass, we they shout loud. Who the gaslight we more? APC or SLPP? Na the same palaver. Talk plenty but the people dry. Each regime just wave we by. Na the same old game, same old name, and the people still they feel the pain. Who the gaslight we better? APC or SLPP? Na the same palaver. Talk plenty but the people dry. Each regime just wave we by. Na the same old game, same old name, and the people still they feel the pain. Shine the light, no they pick no side. Hold all leaders, make them not hide. Until truth go stand, we no go tire. Nah, we have the right to question fire. Who the gaslight us more? APC or SLPP? Not the same palaver. Talk plenty but the people dry. Each regime just wave we by. Not the same old game, same old name, and the people still they feel the pain. We still they pay the price. Prices they rise, but they disguise.
Okay. Until now, Harry. Until now, Harry, the message. Who the gaslight we pass on? If you ask me, the two parties them, with the two people that were there at the center, they run them right now. They're all the gaslight with the same way. I get a message for this my young friend where they go put Minister of Justice. As he say, you're active. There's something, a lot of things then we don't do here quietly. They comment. A lot of things then we don't do. And the approach of inclusive dialogue, what I see they use, is very good. But you are a young man, you still have a long way to go. The system may not go as far as some people think it may go. Don't allow people to taint you. Please, don't allow people to taint you. Be yourself. Think deeply before you engage in certain actions. If you're not right, when you were out, you're not losing anything. You see, in few days here, we don't see a heightening of activities after the presidential speech. Speeding up tripartite issues, announcing about freeing prisoners, all the noise about the type of voting system we'll for use. They talk about government of national unity. It's all gaslighting. And some of we know how they come out from. Yes. Frog, we're young. You know get tumba. That's the way only they can pull kakwis. If there was need for a government of national unity, it should have been immediately after that so-called election in 2023. Yes, if there was a need for a government of national unity, that was the time we needed it. And at that time, I said it, that the best way forward is for a government of national unity. Mohammed Bangura, hey, no go be. I look at him, I say, what does this guy think he knows? Because you were given an opportunity to sit in the most sacred house of Sierra Leone, you think you know it all. If some of us had wanted to go that direct in politics, I would have gone for the presidency. Honestly, I know the cultural implications and everything. I decided, okay, take it easy. Because they would easily use, oh, that man a full of man, oh, this, that. But honestly, if some of us go for presidency, we'll do far, 1,000,000 times better than most of you. Because we get the ability for look at things coming, begin for research them before they come, and take action, which is what politicians in Sierra Leone don't do. They are not proactive. They are reactive or retroactive. From that point, I talk and say, let we look at how we go get a government of national unity. Yes, it's not in the constitution, we know. But if there is a collective agreement by all political parties, all stakeholders in society, that we have an emergency, an election that comes with a lot of doubts, creates an emergency situation. We have an emergency. Let us see how we can sit together and work out something. Rather than going to talk about peace conference, peace for what? Oh, so na be no say what you na do bad, so na go talk say bolo no fetbo. Now that. Rather than a sign of guilt. Honestly, if you don't do bad, they call for peace, that you don't prove guilty. Say yes, not true, I do bad. But if you don't say you do bad, what's it make you sit on there? What's it make you sit on there? Why not find way for commodity? But instead, they make babati as stimuli man say. They make yonka. I get all you mouthpiece them. Even though they don't keep quiet, they don't hibernate almost here, they don't begin wake. Everybody's talking now about government of national unity, about freeing political prisoners, about which kind of voting system we should have. It's all gaslighting the people. They gaslight the people them to make them believe all the crap they tell them. But one thing me go tell you now, any one of these three, the final end of it is there should be a bill on that taken to parliament, voted on by all members of parliament, not those are present in the well, all members of parliament, and there should be a 2/3 majority yes vote. And then at some later date, you should conduct an elections with 2 ballots, yes or no, which is called a referendum. Then if the people then say yes, then whatever they talk about now can become constitutionally legal. Otherwise, they may be legal procedures, but not constitutional. And anything not constitutional, it not go work in a salon. Yeah? It not go work. Because Sierra Leone belongs to every Sierra Leonean. Yes. We know the pressure on the mount. The pressure on the mount. Not only smell the rat. The term of office they come to an end. We don't do so much bad. We not feel say the people go forgive we. So we have to find a way for cover our back. Bolo APC, Bolo can make government of national unity. And then go cover we, they not go affect, they go tell the people they let them left with. Hey, there are 17 registered political parties in Sierra Leone. And as of this moment, up to the next elections, you cannot deregister any political party. You have no justifiable reason to deregister any political party. If you want to say they don't have offices in every region as provided for, then activate the African Charter and also activate the ECOWAS protocol will give political parties the right for ask government for fund them. Have you funded these political parties? Have you asked them to account for the monies that you gave them and they could not account for it? When you do that, they could not account for it, then you have reason to deregister them. But if you now grab the register political party, the case the big go, because the case don't begin. The case the big. They'll blow up on this gaslighting of the people. They'll begin doing right. They'll begin build ethical standards in Sierra Leone. They'll be left for the misuse and abuse with people then. It's not fair. It's not right. If all the intellectuals will sit there and listen to and see all of this, then fold their hand, some they will not go do that. And it takes maybe 3 or 5 people to make a difference. Yes, once you now follow the pathway for follow. It takes 3 or 5 people. Not to Jama for going fet, take cutlass and go now. Una, let we begin behave properly as Sierra Leone. It will be in the best interest of every Sierra Leonean. But if people say we have to continue with this division, this gaslighting and propaganda and what you know they use, one day get for me to right now on our face, and that day they will not get away for escape. Because now na self get for do na self. And the process don't begin. The process don't begin within the 2 political parties. Not outsider begin na una self to una self. Una don't so perfect the act of gaslighting that now APC is divided. Everybody gets your own blogger. Then they gaslight each other. SLPP don't join the array. Kokoro so well now the Coco she don't born. The Coco don't born. If you're not careful, that Coco don't born. What goes round comes around. It's a boomerang world we live in. The Asians they call them karma. Now be careful in Sierra Leone. The forces of change don't start. You see, the world where they live in now a place of energy flow, nothing not static. I make them tell you now for put and simple, they are not confused now on head then say the only constant is change. Yes, because change is an energy form. Everything that exists is an energy form. Energies are not static, they are dynamic, they move. They move in ripples and call them frequencies. So the forces of change have started. Who don't know will know best. Let behave himself and let try for resist. Don't create any circumstances. We go tamper with the frequency we don't start. Because if you do, that ripple they come back to you. Throw a stone at water, they see the ripple they come back. They go all around, but they come towards you. And now they stop away, they come towards you. They come. So now begin learn from that. They don't take where the people and they strain. They don't take where things and they on the low side. Now the frequencies are changing. You can't stop it. On our left for gaslight the people them. Una no mean good with all them things they do so. Una no mean good at all. Una only mean for staying at power. They're in control of the resources for the misuse them until thy kingdom come. If una be mean good, it's high time people let me for don't see them. If una be mean good, it's high time. It takes 5 years to begin to show the impact of change in a country. Do we have it? I don't know. That is up to the people of Sierra Leone to answer. Has things been better? I don't know. It's up to the people of Sierra Leone to answer. But what Emile says, action speaks. Example is always better than laws. We cannot be doing the same thing to expect different results. It's time we stop this gaslighting. It's time we find a way to do what is right. We are all connected. We are not only connected in terms of tribe or DNA, we are all connected. The universe is a place of connectivity. Do you now go find out what scientists them mean by quantum entanglement? We all connect, whether na white man, na black man, na blue man, na dog, na snake, we all connect. And people they already live together in a community over time. Then they build a spiritual bond. If that bond is not controlled or guided, if every time a few people they pump negative energy into that bond they always become explosive. And that una want for Sierra Leone? Or una want a bond where will be peaceful? Who's how they share mutual respect, who's how they understand each other, who's how they cooperate with each other, who's how they gladly for go to each other and yours, we eat and drink there without fear. The ball is in our court. Today is Monday. I don't go there for too long, but if people want to make any call, they can do so now. We will spend 15-20 minutes. They'll keep company. If you are not ready to make a call,
Yes, thank you very much for your submissions them we don't give. And of course, we all there's most Sierra Leoneans there, they look for a better Sierra Leone.
Mhm.
Not to all, because I believe say there are a few people, someone can call it few elements where no one see this
Before
country
they,
go.
yes, I hold on, Dennis. Before they do, I
Yes.
will call you back. Somebody there on the line. Yes, I go on.
Yes, so there are a few elements where they look at say Sierra Leone for go before, right?
Mhm.
But like as the country, like they just say like they can say no go born the Pekin, then you hate them. You go on for late better.
Yeah.
So all what we decide for talk was all listener now we everybody for put hands on deck.
That's it.
Particularly
That's it, my
I
brother. Go ahead, sir.
I like the last outside talk that we accusing the leaders. Now make a talk they say the problem we can get our representation. I mean they talk about delegates. They couldn't see them political party they are.
Mhm.
The delegates are representing members of their ward or their district or their constituencies. But are they going there with the full hearts or aspirations of their constituents or ward members?
You want an answer to that, sir?
Well, maybe, yes. Maybe, yeah.
For now, no. You know why?
Uh-huh.
The kind of politics where they practice were structured around gaslighting.
Mm-hmm.
Whoever they go as delegates, they go with a mentality say they go because this person now don't can talk to me now for good support.
Okay.
Not to the policy.
Oh, now this person now don't give me money.
Yes. Well, now that I mean when I say talk to me.
Because I have seen situations where they rate by the candidates who they can give money.
Yes.
You know, still political party there, they can say, oh, candidates A, they come tomorrow. They say, all man don't come on and look and cranny, everybody will come on in village, other come on in chiefdom, don't come, some man come on and want to say in where they pay how many thousand. So if you can't get them, maybe money will equal to in transport or will not even do, what if it will happen?
And now they vote for
They
you.
go say, but this man not better.
Yes.
So we are being sold for money.
Because we don't allow let people and gaslight we for belief say we're not able to do nothing past then do what you want.
What you want. That's not the thing.
So the
It's
message, you see, as I always they say, the message for change, it get for come
Mhm.
from we and
Of
how
course.
we do them. Like what you they
Yes.
talk so,
Mhm.
you know they offend person.
At all.
Go and say it to people, let them understand and say, oh, they go then with best interest. And let us
Mhm.
spend me 1 million. As long as what you are they doing for I know say the returns go come. I know they do and let the person bribe me.
Mhm.
I they do let the person who they get, can put electricity, can put water supply, that are able to work and make
Mhm.
life better for myself.
Mhm.
You see, I will tell you one thing, this country where they
Mhm.
talk from. Now one of the countries where they pay the highest taxes in the world.
Yeah.
And one thing about the Norwegian people, if you are let them vote for you, go campaign, say how they can reduce tax. They say this na scam, one can scam we.
Mhm.
You know what you do? This is the society where every 3 years, as I they talk so today, they can do a repair before me or snare.
Mhm.
The main road, they can do a repair day. Now 2 man come with a machine with one truck. They took 3 hours, then do the repairs. What's in at the repair? Rain done the heavy, so the water don't the flow over the road and decide for put a pipe across the road in the way the water not going to flow on the road. Then dig that place, then put the pipe, now plastic pipe, then wrap out one plastic something, then full up out stone and everything. They did it in 3 hours. Because the people, then they watch, say, Will they pay with tax, but will they get the returns? Yes. In this country, you get what you pay for. The facilities are provided by the state on time. But in Africa, not only Sierra Leone, people don't get what they pay for because the politicians and the gaslight.
And that they make them very reluctant.
Yes. And that's
because
how we have to find a message for give to the people and let them understand, say, we need to come up on this, now begin think other way.
That's the way that makes them reluctant because they say, who's our money? That's the question.
Exactly.
And the money, if they see people driving luxurious vehicles of $250,000,
Mister, then there's
people fancy.
Sorry why they cut you off, yeah? Then there's talk to somebody. Now they tell and say, Bo Paddy, when they grumble na salon, but when they ride more expensive motor car than pass away.
People they build mansions.
Them motor car then they were the scene as Sierra Leone.
Yes, sir.
People and then hundreds of them were able to afford them, but they don't buy them.
They don't buy them.
If them buy and sell now 110, then they use them. You see, a lot of things get for change, but una the young people them. Now una get for listen to the right message. Now una get for see them amongst.
I'm glad you take out young people. I'm glad you take out young people. Go ahead.
We the old one then now Puel Salon. If anybody not accept them, yeah, they accept them. Now Puel Salon, who's selfish. You hear me?
Yes, sir.
Una the young people them. Una try to identify the few old people them. We're ready for work with una. We're ready for mentor and guide una. Una form small cells and groups. Una they discuss them here amongst una self. Una not need for take cutlass or gun go fet. Una not need that. Get the right knowledge, then things will begin to change. Knowledge is superior.
About young people. You are talking about young people. I'm glad we count the issue of young people. Now look at them destroying themselves. What is it they say?
Not all the people left fault. Mister. Hold your peace. Hold your peace.
Yes, sir.
That drug issue you want to talk about. Me not they blame the young people, they blame we. That's what the young people they take drug go inside the country. 1, 2. Most of una born during the war years.
Yeah.
Una born at a time where trauma behind the society.
Sure.
After the war, they not do much for heal that trauma. Then the hardship no end. Job no day. A lot of young people they okay, but if you can think smart, then go able to manage. But a lot of them, they were not able to think smart. So the next thing, they get into frustration and get involved in drug. Other than they bring the drug inside the country, the people that were connected to the ones at the top.
Of course.
So don't blame those people who use the drug. Blame the one they were.
Those on the top are already destroying the future.
Yes, so and you know, now very good point you carry it so.
Yes, sir.
Every country, it gets once in a lifetime opportunity for spring up and develop itself. What is that time? The time in the history of the country we wanna get the majority of the people, they in a very young age.
Yeah.
That at the stage we Sierra Leone they so right now. Over 60% of the population of Sierra Leone is below age 35.
Yes,
this is the time we should think and plan on what skills we can give to the young people, what welfare systems we can put in place for buffer the hardship, etc., etc. Then we create initiatives for make people they invest, consume and produce goods and services. But instead, when they go take drug, can destroy them. Then they say, I see one team up a bike. That's where they make the good. I say, hey, God. There is a lot of work to do. But
And
it's
now
good
people will
to know
say,
the young people and on they listen. I want to show you see. Whatever is going to make Sierra Leone a better place, I'll never be afraid to say it.
Mm.
Yeah?
Yes, sir.
That's me. Most of the way they up here and then sabi me. There's Yabo, na left boy, na radical. Yeah, me na radical.
But radical for the good.
All
For the
radical na good they for. Na fundamentalist they for bad. Fundamentalists, they allow them brainwash, I go do bad.
So what is the type of, what do you mean the type of says now the top is destroying the bottom, right? Traditionally they be say, hey, lab many pikin fine. Now you for can bury me. Now you they can bury the pikin and forget you're rich for you to be rich. And when you reach, you die like anything. So this issue of the minds, but and they look about the mindset of the youth, right? Because like if I no say I no mix I no like drug, I don't go mix fire.
Well, it depends. It depends on a lot of factors, my brother. You know,
no, poverty is
a lot of them get hooked up in those things.
Another one. Yes, sir.
Because sometimes the home way they not able to afford, they get for go out for go drag. They go meet 2-3 people them, they involve in this thing. They get hooked up. It's a catch-24 situation. Okay. So we get for rather than with a blame, let we look at the root of the problem and use some empathy.
Yes, sir.
How for solve them, what you go do for solve them. And that again involve collective action. Not what one person they do. Now group action.
Indeed.
Now group action.
Indeed.
We get a lot of work for do. But I want believe say we able to do them if we're ready for do them.
Sure.
If we're not ready, we're not ready
for. Exactly.
Everything at the preparedness.
If we're ready for do them. But there is a country where people they say, next election, I'm gonna vote for do. Next election.
But don't begin doing now before next election.
Next election. And next election. No politician no go fool me. Next election. I know they take anything. I no go fool with money. But let the team can gist. Let the team can. Now look at them parading. Nobody know they can't see beside you see though. They get luxurious vehicles. Everybody winching glass. Don't be for several years.
And I'm sure that they tint them, although I know they see them vehicle them, but I'm sure that they tint them. So you know you see that they inside.
And they are buying, and now you are seeing brand new vehicles coming in and out. The president himself, look at every day could get a brand new vehicle. G-Wagon, they are everything.
I want to let you get one fit, yeah? And it will begin again.
Yes, sir.
And I want to let you get one fit again, say. Sierra Leone is in transition. Change has started quietly. And what's in the happen, nobody can stop them because it has to happen that way. Religion tell you about apocalypse, not so?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You know what the apocalypse mean? Transition from the old to new. It's a Greek word. And for make that happen, the old get for do a lot of things we will create problem, but anyhow we be the old get for come out.
Okay.
Like how then say, Kondo no they die, no shake tail. So it's a transition period. It's going to cause some pains for Sierra Leoneans.
But now it is transition. So who? That's the
question. We cannot be definite now.
No, Tade, no pull there, look out there, the same. No, no pull there, look out the same people, the same. No, no pull there, look out this again. And just the same people rotating, moving from this party to just the same people, just they change their clothes, but with the same mindset, with no kind of thing. So whether we go Abopa.
You not get for Abopa, nobody. You want an answer?
Who be the Moses?
You don't need a Moses, my dear brother. You need a message.
Yes.
You don't need a Moses, you need a message.
Who will listen to the message? The message will go, but who will comprehend it, sir?
Well, there is a time and a reason for everything. The message at the beginning, not about people, they listen to them. But they reach a point where natural factors, they make people begin listen and understand the message. Now the part with this.
Okay, yeah.
I want to be positive about what's in the go on. I want to look with empathy. I know say the person you are they talk to, they understand a lot of things.
Yes, sir.
And I believe say you can be an ambassador of goodwill.
Yeah.
You can be somebody who go preach a message, let people understand, say, it then with best interest for do this, not do this. You don't have to go and create chaos for solve a problem. You only need for appeal to the thinking capacity of the people. Let them say begin think and understand. Then they will begin to do things correctly. Like we'll start with them delegates. If they understand, say, whether other man give me money or not, I will look at what thing will be the benefit for we all. Then things go change.
Exactly.
I know they tell you say the be this election. I know they tell you say the be next election. And they tell you say the message will make change happen. And I want to let you know, say, the change what they look for, messages don't they come or don't begin they make people and they think twice. The first message we can lucky and hardship. Then don't begin force people and for begin think twice. Now, whatever you say, there is a lot of misuse of social media, but that also is having its impact on the minds of people.
And being fueled by people with influence.
Well, maybe. Because the misuse is fueled by them, but there are good people.
Succeed.
The misuse of social media is fueled by them. But there are good people who are running their platforms, who are preaching the correct message, and that's if they go.
And that's what we are trying to do.
And we will do it. We will do it. I believe that, yeah?
By the grace of God.
Now we just keep the flame burning. Change, not overnight process. Especially change for something that don't happen over 64 years. You know, till getting us alone. 64 years of the same wrong things. That wrong thing, they don't become a culture. A culture now. Now we come to
own man, a big man.
So how you go change that?
A big man. Well, not 25 years, 64 years, na big man.
Old pa. In Africa, 64-year-old man, old pa. Well,
so it's not small, you know.
No, but we go do them, you know. Now, then kind conversation, yeah. If they go out, the people and begin hearing them.
And we are talking about 30 years of so-called democracy. 30 years.
You see, now we'll go talk about democracy another day. Yes, because me, I get my own belief about democracy in a salon. And I want to make you understand, so we'll never get democracy in a salon.
At all.
We go talk about that at another day. I go find them. I'll make a topic on that. If you want, we go discuss them.
Yeah, we'll discuss them.
I will bring you on board. We can discuss them.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Because I'm very much interested about democracy.
Yes.
Many people didn't think say the democracy just elections.
No, democracy is far beyond elections, my brother.
Far beyond.
Democracy is a behavior pattern.
Of course. Of course, sir.
So it is beyond. We're not democratic now, sir. Even at the house. Even at the home, the parents are not democratic with them picking them. Man, they're not democratic with them wife. We don't mean say, we married woman, you get for begin suspect and here and there. Now human being. You understand? Or
yes, sir.
We married woman, now for the good old way, come back, you stock panam. All that na part of lack of democracy.
Democracy.
We go discuss that, yeah? There is a lot to discuss, and I want to show you say, the NTSO, we for look them with regards how we culture day. Not to say we culture bad, but now we don't understand we culture.
Exactly.
If we understand we culture, we will make them things all work for we. But there is time. All we need for do, let God give we good health and let God keep we going. We go do them.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much, sir. Allow other people there for calling.
Yes, sir. Thank you for calling. Yeah?
Thank you so much.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
This Alpha don't sleep. Alpha, he don't sleep or they pray. Somebody been there online. I make a say like, hold on. I don't know if you are talking.
I know.
You hear me fine? I hear you very clearly.
Okay, sir. Good evening again.
You don't come back?
No. Me for I know good quick.
Well, and you don't come to your country.
Yes.
Enjoy small.
Yana me second home.
That's so.
Nah, the day I spend better money. This the war don't can they as if na salon I go, it will be then 10,000 euros. It will be family.
That's our issue we'll get for work on because salons supposed to be cheaper than them parking.
Yeah. Hey, but expensive. Yeah. Expensive. Like some of we want go, if you buy water, if you buy Pampers, if you buy Maggi, if you buy milk. Cheap and force.
You get for buy bread safe back.
He doesn't lie. I will not ship milky bread them all.
First and people they will be in the upline. We motor carry can and they send bread for them from Freetown. Now the same thing we they do so now. We want to go salon pass you send bread for people.
I will not ship milky bread them. So yeah.
Well.
Okay, now I just start. I really worried you talk again about becoming to me. Pastor, this other fellow we just talk about them back. We don't talk about them. Me, I know the optimism about the change who they talk about. Why? Simply because I strongly believe that I don't succeed for converting people in mind to believe in them this party they may have to the point that where public discussion they already see them from the APC and SLPP lens. This is very sad.
Yeah, that's what it is right now. That's a fact.
People like today, I listen to Liberty. Now, one other headless fellow come and say, Khadija, they represent opposition. Just by simply asking questions.
Oda?
I say one of the headless fellow.
Lady?
No, I mean one of the comments people only comment. He say Khadija.
They say the lady will be the interview the people.
Yes, that he don't represent the opposition. Can you imagine that?
If you represent the opposition, is it a crime?
No, Mr. Jallo, how a person will get squared brain? No go understand, say, the press get their own role, the political people and get their own role. That anybody, even we are the same thing with the face. When you comment on government bad policies, they say, IP. What kind of rubbish this? Eh, sir.
You see, now we they validate nonsense necessarily. Why I say we they validate nonsense? Like then there's one can they call in say rules. Why they talk, APC, this. I say, but I like APC say, but they like listen. He want to come now for making salt now blocker. I don't validate nonsense. If that lady asks a question, you see and say, a partisan, show me who's law necessarily always say person not for join other party.
No, Mr. Jallo, I know say you are
No,
free
not
to
so
join
you
us.
are the ask. Now in the person we talk the nonsense. Show me who's law within necessarily. We get a constitution we clearly say Sierra Leone is a multi-party state. So if the person be APC, is that a crime? Is APC not a legal institution in Sierra Leone? It is.
Mr. Jallo, me that no go be me problem. See,
Now,
if it's a
not to
legal
you.
institution.
I just they talk and let the public hear it. Not to you, I they
Yes.
talk with you. I know one lady can
But
say.
no, I dey go to
I
them
just they
first. Let them
validate
say,
what you say about the nonsense where the person right.
yes, because what you mean me dey talk so, Mr. Jallo? How would you squared brain? Politics.
How you know say the person gets squared brain before
Because
the man gets squared brain when he talk about it.
because why they say he gets squared brain? Because he's still right.
You don't make the person look relevant. You
Yeah.
don't get square brain. You know almost Chris Mondays alone now. You know almost Sierra Leonean with Chris. Oh, they see them, they dress fine. You know side that Chris come out. And that civil war. That civil war, the trauma where a lot of people suffer, they not do anything for heal them. Now they show sober and they public interaction. Because once you are sober, now they go pin and compensate enough for be member of a political party. Now RUF mentality. Anybody who they think that will not be member of the RUF. Sometimes then child soldier, they would not go into adult.
Me to me is there as I they say, not to say when you talk, I know you know see they talk. I just want to discuss and back say it is, I mean, silly, obscene, whatever terminology for make at this stage instead of the content we didn't talk about. Bad governance.
They go talk about other thing we're not connected.
Yeah, bad governance, water no day, light no day. I give you small example again. I always talk about investment. Not only investment from government, now in the mix we get revenue, go for sustain the economy. You see them, health care facilities, them, all kind private hospital they can't take money. You government, you use that facility there. Then they can open another hospital. Lumley. They say Lumley, 28 Beach Road, Lumley. So I can't read this man real democracy. Now I say my sister they way they talk about it, foot them, oh, I ain't able to walk go far. Oh. Now I say, you know what? I don't spend money. Go in the back, make them go check you. So me, they send the money, but anyway they go now in the ground, they say the money to Boku. Now I send the money, I send 80 pounds, I send 80 pounds, I send 80 pounds, I send 240 pounds for just check up. The woman and the grumble. Now I say, no let in there. Health not cheap. Why when they die quick? Now because when they say 50,000 loan, you go pay, then go check you, they say that typhoid you get, then you typhoid treatment, they left the sickness. Health is not cheap. So imagine if government's cow dance facility then go buy machine they then cow them. We pay the money. You give back your money, you get profit. If you want to subsidize them because a government long-term investment, instead of 80, you say 30 or 40. Eh? But you see also people and they go open a more clinic, then go put machine there for test. They will better not day. Eh? Yes, sir.
They talk so.
Yeah.
Now how will they think and I make all them here look impossible?
But talk about the one day we
they come 1990. I tell me now be one munku teacher in a salon.
Is this when?
Well, I've been there, them, but I've not been bent. They call me on teacher, I've been there, and I'm lucky. You understand? I've not been they make my smash, but I've been out here they do. I've been getting average living, you understand? Although it's still not been good. That's when they are in a teachers union now come with the idea, say, love form a teacher, now we get government for form a teacher social welfare fund where we provide education, health insurance, and other things that were being put. When they take this thing to cabinet approve and say, well, they will make a national. They say, okay, that's it. As soon as they call it today. There was a provision in my vision for a national health insurance scheme where people are going to contribute some amount of money as members of NACIT. Then that money they NACIT for invest them in a way where if the person sick, if they go hospital, they get treatment. You understand? All them private, yeah. But you will get for face. If the state say for run education and health, it demands a lot of money. The basic minimum of $1,000 per person, if you times them by 8 million people, is a lot of money. Not so?
Yeah.
But there is a way where you can bypass them and buffer them. Not so? If you get a national health insurance, like we then get in Europe, the health insurance will get, not to say the states now they put money no more. Then taxes they will they pay some amount, they go towards health insurance. That money is invested where they bring profit.
Yes.
Now that profit they run the health insurance.
Yes.
That was the idea. This Munkuya where they talk so be recommend. But the one they also be pass way, then take away and do other way. You see, I always say this before education has not helped us. 1, 2, the educated class of Sierra Leone, we need for unlearn and relearn something new. And what you need for learn new, now for run we self, we not sabi run we self. Listen to the educated Sierra Leone talk in a book, they talk education. A book, ask them for all the basics he sabi. But can't do them practically, it becomes a problem. Yes, private hospital, government hospital, it no matter. What it matter is let there be a public involvement in terms of policy and financing. Then you can control. Even with this mining, if we not put policies in place for make Sierra Leone be a participating, capitalizing agent in the mining activities, we will never profit from them. True or false?
Oh, should be.
I rest my case. Go ahead.
You know, which way they talk there all is that with all them problems there, no economic indicator no the USA salon pass Guinea right now.
Any the miles ahead of we. They are big.
Imagine No, imagine that. Guinea be be we long, be the Gambia. You know, see, what have they studied? The have they studied in our school. Gambia not be developing economy. We get about, I mean, we get about 5 or 6 economies within they call retrogressive economies. The Gambia was among.
Gambia after 1990s, now them begin develop. You know that?
Yeah, now the time we're talking now, see, there will be a retrogressive economy.
Yes.
It's all the go school.
Yes.
So that means it's not only come an economy will be grow, it go beyond.
Yes.
It's not a developing country. So now today, the same Gambia get a better GDP per head per capita past Sierra Leone.
Yes. And then get a better standard of living.
Yes, because even their budget is 4 times higher than us. I mean, in terms of population.
And get a better standard of living.
Yes.
The Gambian, the majority of them get the ability for consume goods and services. We in Sierra Leone, almost people rarely get the purchasing power. Because when they talk about development, that's one of the parameters the way for look at. You understand? Almost people in Sierra Leone by 8 million, where you go say, then why every month they get the ability for continuously buy goods and services without and not go do some nefarious thing where they recycle into the system back as corrupt act. Almost. We country is sorrowful, powerfully.
Yeah, you know, I just try for toxic. Why some of us we know the whole onto political party, we to una the majority of una not seeing nothing that green or red. This is not a get some understanding to me.
Even
if you talk about the
green and red, within them, the division they Go ahead, sir. Go ahead.
I know. I just try to relate that kind of circumstance. Okay, let me see, for instance, the Southeasterners, they believe in the SLPP party, for instance.
And not so
but the same, and for the same party, waiting in power for 7 years, you still take that whole, go na farm, you go use the energy, you sweat this something, you stick back days, you wait something, you harvest that rest for each no more, you go sleep back. You dey in a mud house, you dey water the car inside your house. You know, this is nothing. See, this is wrong.
Well, I want you an assignment.
Yes, sir.
Go find out what within them call in psychology learned hopelessness. Go find out. Learned hopelessness.
To me, this is the highest form of madness.
It's not madness. It's not madness. I make us argue this assignment. You know, Tindu, me and you, we're not product of the voting and teach we were small. We're not product of voting society they teach we if we pay attention. You understand? We're not product of voting society they teach we even if we not pay attention. When a society is built around preaching hate, preaching division, preaching insecurity, because they tell the politicians and they use for succeed in Sierra Leone, then they preach insecurity to the people. Then if we see una allow them, then can of power, then go do una this, do una that. Hedande, we see so. If una make you win this election, what's it go pass with una na? That insecurity there, now in part of voting they call learned experience. When people are sold into those kind of ideas, they allow themselves to be controlled and brainwashed. Now they see so in Sierra Leone.
Yeah, Mr. Yellow. The thing we are still trying to talk now is All man, I think say the villager, the world in a city, waiting in for concern about in normal circumstances. Now, how in the able pay him bills them, let he put pot in a fire, let him picking a sick or himself sick, he man himself or many picking them. I feel say that for be the main occupation of every human life.
It is.
But if you left anything in the all,
Mhm.
you the other look, let me say an instance of the higher or less slimmer. You know, begin nothing a background with the whole for just matter of you, you go argue. You want to kill people for argument. We can get a deputy minister, you know, now I don't build house, you get more to carry them. They just for them. We be see you know, get nothing, they get finish station them. They sack them, they know they make anything, they don't get them benefit them. Why you know this you don't like things they may only be getting now I don't get money. So there people like that, not for themselves in the effect bar.
Well, the picture then creates in the minds of the people, not
Mm.
what you they think of. The picture is that's the only way somebody can prosper. So me self lad be and then me own turn go rich. And that's all not they ever come because you have been used. You understand?
Mm. Yeah.
That's all not they come. You know they come. You see, with problem, if you understand the social psychology, one, two, if you understand the kind of hopelessness where the society they in. Imagine you get a family, you get a home, you get up in the morning, you not get job, you not get nothing for do, you they hope for make your family survive. You not easy pray for people though they can preach idiot things to you for give 2-3 cents for each for the day. That
Now
man
this
a
now
village where don't they suffer before the kingdom came, and we will continue for suffer until thy kingdom come. He don't see that suffering as normal. And that one what they can lie pan the gaslight and brainwash them. He see and say, now somebody of a higher status will get the ability for change things. So let him patient no more and shut up, then go come. That man he had to go turn to I change things from. And you know they ever happen. Now this then they take control with people them. Now this now the message for pastor people them, let them understand say, then they live in a hopeless situation where nobody can change and pass themselves.
Mm.
You understand? And the only way they go change them, now for change the way they think and understand life. Because this is what the politicians have used against them. And I want to let you know one thing. There is need for third force. We don't need third force now, Salon. We get 17 registered party. Who's how they go pull third force again? All
even that
them
even that
parties
one
then
day,
did all now
even
forces. Yes,
even in party
survive.
even in party we no need a third force capacity. We need no Mungufuli me dey inside the ruling party in Tanzania.
It change them.
Right teacher. If you don't you look anything there, is there thing they are not correct.
Yeah, it change them.
We can be a better nation.
Yeah.
You know, people in try to build the narrative because they don't understand. See, I not say I didn't call them the Ghana Rwanda, but Mungufuli for don't be a better example for Africa. Why? With the action them, it changed the economic circumstance and he pin ballot box openly, he win them clearly.
And added to that, it changed a culture will be done establish. After
Yes,
Magufuli, the lady will take over. I continue with what he starts.
yes, now
And
they
he did
see.
it today.
Because dictators they hadn't been even in there we get about talk about Cameroon with me wife in the talk say because you know they know oh let that panel come out now you know we will hold peace now tell and say
They
now
don't
so dictator
gaslight them.
yes now so dictator they make them say
Right? Now gaslighting.
una believe say no more now you no more People make peace day.
That's the typical example of gaslighting.
Oh, we don't get for calm now. Do other things. Una don't try them now.
Not to
You don't try
themselves.
them now.
Una don't begin spread the message of peace before the power die. Because if we're not concerned about that, una get for begin spread the message for make people understand. See, we need to continue to live together, with or without
Yes.
this man.
You know, what I talk about Mongufuli, because and this guy in Rwanda, this guy in Rwanda, in way the pin box, anybody will get likely good for defeat them or get votes, you know they stand up. Then they go and pick people, wait for tomorrow.
That guy, na con man. That man, I mean, the praise and trade, but what I don't know of our plate.
No,
So
he tried for. I don't kind of tell them here. I don't in Belgium. Yeah, a lot of Burundians are Rwandans in there. Them know the story.
Yeah.
See, the Tutsi them now them be the elites them na Rwanda.
Yeah, they are.
So that about 15% of the population. So what did they do? Then they try for because when they talk about the Hutu, they look at them low. Saying stupid people they not sabi nothing, they use them. So they want to hold them.
All not part of the European problem in Africa.
Yes, they want to hold them inside water, they hit them inside water so that as they get small ears, when they be happy, see them get small one. So now the same thing you want to continue. But I saw anybody, that man died today. That problem we they try for make sure it will come back up.
Yeah.
You cannot solve a problem that way.
You know, they solve a problem by suppressing the problem. You solve a problem by allowing the problem for surface, then una sit down, una study them and find solutions.
Find solutions.
If you suppress a problem, you dey make them so volatile that the tell where the problem the surface, you not be able to solve it.
Yeah. So now the thing that I can talk say, we the Africans them, at least at this point in time, we for only see now say, them people here, now for them pocket them. Why me them go fetch for me pocket?
Is it Bavode?
Yeah.
When you look at Africa, you look at with diversity and everything. The only thing you go work for in Africa, na decentralization. Like how na get that kind of government where they like Belgium, so you understand?
They're not for them.
But they don't want to do it because a lot of people not believe say them for share with them company not that man. Now the basic problem of we race, the black race.
Look what happened. Then how this 2004 they begin look at government again. We then begin them. There's a special purpose why they make election, local council election, not they fall with national election, so that they get importance, they get relevance.
Yes.
And in school, now instant time, you see you do 444, 2012, but instead of you do them, well, you first make one 2008. I don't know 2008. I think win election 2007. But make one something later. Therefore, don't happen. They don't happen. They make them 444. So I want to talk specifically because I don't remember again who's here. If you hold up, I don't know if it's 2008. But the next election now, he say he go make them 444. Now this man back come the whole election local council. They say they do 444. So now when they go do local council election, you know even hear about the importance of the local council election. London. Yana Belgium, from what I did now, local council now 6 years, national election now 4 years. Now, but now European Union make 5 years. 5 years now, 6 years. 5 years now, 6 years. And they make a choice if they fall inside the same year step. Local council now October, and the one for national now June, May, June. You see, So therefore,
it not get for be at the same time because like one day every 2 years then they get municipal elections. Every
every
4
2 years.
years then get national election. This September the 8th will they vote national. You understand?
Mm.
What's in different from most parts of the world is that the municipal council now a government of union.
Yes, in addition to that,
The government, the municipal council, then get areas where the national government put under their control. From primary to middle school education, they under the municipal council. Senior secondary school, they under the provincial council, senior secondary and university. Health, clinics, they under the municipal council. Hospitals, they under the provincial councils. What in that mean? The central government allow them divisions here, then localized governments here for plan them budget every year. They have a budget that they present. They go and defend the budget in the parliament.
yes,
Then give them the money. The central government no get no business for can give them contractor or expert consultant or whatever, and then they do on their own way. Only that they get for do them according to national policy and standards. Then the central government or the provincial government will be instructed by the central government to come and inspect what has been done or why it's been done, and they do inspections. You understand? If we not do them properly, that affects on a budget, on a finance owner they get from the central government. Then this student called corporate responsibility. When companies they operate within a particular municipality or area, then get a corporate responsibility to the municipality. What in that mean? The municipality want for equip schools, they need computers, then thing and then they go to the company, say, we need computers, we're not able to help with them, say, okay, we'll go help out some. Other company will cancel, we'll help out some. That way they equip the schools. But added to that, the central government, they make sure, say, every year, then provide capital where they come to a commensurate amount for the number of people that within the municipality for spend on equipment of schools and other things. Salaries of teachers and other things that the central government they pay. So then give a lot of autonomy. And another thing, Naya, the only person on the municipal council upon the councillors we get a say in the day-to-day running of the council, not the mayor. Councillors, you only go to committee meetings, on account policy, on ask about the finances, then verify and on. You don't get business for go ask an employee in the council what they do, how they do, not to you all. Not to you all.
you see, that's how we don't talk all this, Mr. Jallo. If, like you, I think if we don't propose this thing idea, see, no, we didn't talk about how to fix this problem. Yeah, I don't know. Well, because a lot of people, they're just interested in talking. They don't kill somebody. Oh, they don't do this. Or some of us will not get even there's this PR when we talk about I've been talked to Julius Spencer, the way I read talking about the democracy before the election. So where I read talk now, friend in contact through the messenger. So I talked to Mr. Spencer. I say, I really talk, but I look for people who get platform. I say, you get platform. All he talk the way they talk today. So now me discuss with them all. But he change them slightly. Because me not talk the way they talk and so say, oh, opposition okay for day again. Would I win 47%? Then get 47%, would I win 53%? What's not the purpose of election then?
Oh, well. Now gaslight process below, yeah.
Huh? No, no.
What
You don't go do
you
that.
do?
Mm.
Let's decide on Friday.
Yeah.
Now we can discuss this decentralization and PR system because you didn't know a country where they operate. Myself didn't know a country where they operate. And of course, me, I've been elected in this place twice, so I know how the system works.
Effectively. I visited one brother. I know that brother don't call trading a program where he be local council. I've been telling you before about that.
Yes.
Yes. Then at their own village, then they run the municipal carefully, steady. You know, we get local council, local governance, then take back the minister and put up on top.
I know they work so.
We
and another thing I've been forget for tell you, even when it comes on the road issue, then get roads them when are the states they take care of them.
Mm-hmm.
Then get roads there when are the municipality work. The provincial government not get anything for do it roads.
Any road like inside Belgium, any road we get that express na government road, central
that
government.
E road, even here then they use the E. What's in that E means now road will connect all other roads in Europe. We take like Sierra Leone. That road will come up from Guinea, Cambia, Potloco, Masheka, go past, go Liberia. It's a road that will be put under that class E.
Yes,
that the road the kind road then they now the central government in duty.
Yes. But any road, we na any road, we na them boku pass all.
Now the local authorities.
Because then boku to tea.
But even not the same thing. Now the local authorities they take care. And then they provide budget for that. What thing then they do now, we will not they do now Africa. And now that they make, the wealth they grow. Every municipality, then local roads then they, now una for provide the company or they take care. So then they create roads for the jobs for the young picking them. You understand? The money they can and they give the contract, so then picking they will go do engineering, then form companies, then do the road. But if you do them according to standard, if you not do according to standard, you go complete them. And you know side they go pull the money. You understand?
Yeah. You know, like I said, they say the decentralization way we then say it come. Nothing no day. Look what I then they Mr. Jallo. They say last year budgets 2024. Now 61% they don't give you. They still give last year budget too. This year no.
They don't read new budgets, then last year budgets not done it.
Yes. Right in that. They don't give 61%. They still
they call me again. Somebody they call me.
Well, I say take over.
Okay.
Well, no, Daddy. I'll give us later.
Right. Hello?
You see,
Hello?
Yes.
The centralization will be.
Dolly, you said small. Yes, they hear you.
Yes, sir. I just want kind of idea of decentralization. Now, how will you run a decentralization we even for peace subventions like problems are to local councils? And they tell you say that you go look at that some local council, then maybe they didn't at the third quarter, and not even pay safe for the first quarter. How will they run?
All of them problem then they.
Now look at another thing.
Mm-hmm.
The brother they talk about quarter giving contract.
Mm-hmm.
There you see where they are or the chairman where they are, they don't call her for free to say me brother the cow. Now they forget that contract.
Well, now the people then they accept them.
Then when the brother come, he go for pass to the CA in table, pass to the finance officer in table, pass to the chairman in table, pass to the procurement officer. So the money they put na that the more time, they look at government they go look at government office. Where they go now, what they go do now bad work they go to for the people.
My dear brother.
All this now another thing again.
Mm-hmm.
Look at teachers, free quality education.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe you don't know this, Mr. Diallo. You can't believe say this past academic year, government only paid subsidy for first term. You don't believe that day?
Subsidy for waiting. What is the subsidy for?
I if they talk about you being a teacher from 1990, you know, be the people mass, blah blah blah. How will they not be?
I was not a teacher from 1990, so I was a teacher from 1979 up to 92.
Thank you. Up to one term, first term, then government pays subvention, sir.
But then that subvention, they not saying then they take
pay
pay.
Subsidies.
That money they not saying then they take pay teachers them.
And they keep pay teachers, do not get them pin code.
That's wrong.
Then they pay teachers.
That's wrong. Teacher wages for come up from the consolidated fund.
Thank you. Well, now you qualify as a teacher. They take 5, 6, 7 years before you have given a pin code. You go to some schools them. Out of 15 teachers, for instance, they get maybe now only 5 don't pin code. The rest not don't pin code. So
you know one thing we will not get for understand now, Sierra Leone.
Yes, sir.
Sierra Leone does not have a government. Sierra Leone is in a state of administrative interregnum. No, it's not a laugh business. What is so difficult for make you employ people in a country as small as Sierra Leone? The population of Sierra Leone is 1/3 the population of Lagos City.
Exactly.
It's less than 1/3 the population of London.
Mm-hmm.
What is so difficult to employ people in that small demographic?
Exactly.
And it takes 5 years for pay them then daily wage. How do you expect these people to live? They buy motoka every day, they pass with them.
They pass. Exactly. Expensive motoka.
Sierra Leone does not have a government. Sierra Leone is in a state of administrative interregnum because government is not the political party, it's the administration.
Mm-hmm.
When they say government, law begin, you know, now that in this law need for begin educate people them, but
yeah,
a government, not to the political party. Government na permanent institution where they run from one political party to another.
Yeah.
The political party, they win elections for take over government and direct the day-to-day affairs of government. But they are not the government.
Indeed.
We don't take a culture, APC-led government, SLPP-led government, and ESCOMA government. This is all nonsense.
It's Sierra Leone government.
The government is made of permanently employed people charged with the running of the state. Every government ministry get 3 divisions. You get the administrative division headed by the permanent secretary. You get the technical division where now then are the experts in that particular area. Where you talk like agriculture, the technical division, all the people in there that train agriculturists them. The head of you want to call him chief agriculturist, you want to call him senior agriculturist, but he is the head of that division. Then you get a third section when are the finance, internal finance section, because every ministry suppose forget an annual budget when a part of the national budget where they run the ministry affairs.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yes, sir.
Today, and the next point we have to make, according to the ordinance we know, because I work in Sierra Leone up to 1998. The ordinance we know, the financial secretary, what they say, the internal finance man, the chief accountant in the ministry, and the permanent secretary are the two main signatories to the ministry account. The minister in role now for monitor and supervise the use of the money.
Yeah.
The minister is not a signatory. If they want to do a project, then don't make the project proposal, they don't take from the budget, and they bring the document to the minister saying, now this will they go do with this money, read them, look this. They go making comments and observations, say, well, do this, not do this. Then go, then sign for the money. Not to minister, they sign for money. But today, the way they see Sierra Leone, the minister, now the permanent secretary, and the technical expert, and the finance man. So why would I not sack all the people then now?
The spokesman?
Why would I not sack all the people and left this one green postulate on that place?
Because now they see, even for go talk on the media, if the ministry gets a spokesperson, but the minister they go for take credits.
But if not get head of state where they go agriculture conference, when are the chief agriculture officer for go there? What do you expect?
Anyway, good night. Thank you very
much,
sir. It's coming to 11 o'clock.
Yes, so let me say go sleep, yeah?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. We go to talk. So, Famulem, I think we don't do a lot of good discussion today. And I thank you for listening to this. And I believe it go help we all. Because, we know they preach hate. So they preach what people they need for know. They'll do them. All they'll begin think how for do them. All the one they welcome, Sankara, Alimatu, and Mata. And I thank you for the comments they wanna make. The one they will not comment, but we been they listen. And I thank you. One thing I go ask Kuna is, let we keep this platform going. Let they share them video. Let share the link of them video. Let we talk to people. Let them subscribe. Let more people come on board. We they build up small, we they open up. Then discussions, how they get through. Now for make we all think and know, say, oh, sometimes this will be the and this will be not straight for B. Then that will help we for change we country. And it will help we back for making them stop for lie away. The lie nine too much. The lie and gaslight too much in a salon. They do so. They do so. They own expensive motor car, they own the life and people then for buy. We're not able to buy them if we not put the country guy for them. Yes. They don't get a capacity where we're not able to tap into because we know they do things right. If we tap into that capacity, we can produce 20, 30 billionaires every year. And not to the one where they sell drugs, so the one where they do clean business. We're able to do that. But now they go small. We go reach there. And I thank you. Myself, I go rest my old bones. We go meet up on Wednesday. On a good night.
We pledge love and loyalty to the country salute. My how we there, my how we born. We sweet salute.
A critical awakening in Sierra Leone. The unintended lessons of Julius Maada Bio's presidency. When Julius Maada Bio became president in 2018, he promised a new direction, focused on education, justice, unity, and inclusive development. His eloquent speeches inspired hope in a nation hungry for change. However, as his presidency has unfolded, a different story has emerged, marked not by fulfilled promises, but by deepening economic hardship, growing insecurity, and widespread public disillusionment. One of the most alarming developments under Bio's leadership is the rise of Sierra Leone as a hub for drug trafficking, particularly the spread of Kush, a dangerous synthetic drug. This substance is destroying lives, especially among the youth, and has overwhelmed families and communities. Allegations of official complicity and ineffective law enforcement have led many to describe Sierra Leone as evolving into a narco state, where criminal networks thrive alongside weakened state institutions. Economically, Sierra Leone is trapped in stagflation, a combination of high inflation and low economic growth. Prices for essentials such as food, fuel, and transportation have soared, while wages remain stagnant and youth unemployment continues to climb. The government's reliance on donor funding and external loans has not translated into local economic empowerment or job creation. Many citizens are now forced to make painful choices just to survive, eroding trust in state leadership and exposing the limits of government policies. Public services have also deteriorated. The much publicized free quality education program suffers from overcrowded classrooms, unpaid teachers, and inadequate resources. The gap between the government's promises and the lived reality of the population has grown ever wider. Despite this grim outlook, a new form of awareness is emerging. Across the country, especially among the youth and professionals, there is a growing sense of political consciousness and civic engagement. Citizens are becoming more vocal, organizing protests and demanding accountability from leaders. The protests in 2022, though marred by violence, reflected a collective demand for dignity, justice, and meaningful governance. In this context, President Bio's greatest legacy may be the unintended political awakening of the people. His administration's failures have taught Sierra Leoneans to think critically about leadership and governance. They are learning that true development must be people-driven and grounded in action, not rhetoric. This rising consciousness may yet become the foundation for a more accountable and citizen-led future for Sierra Leone.
What happens when truth becomes a tool, not a right? In Sierra Leone, confusion isn't just chaos, it's strategy. When leaders deny what you live, gaslight your reality, and rewrite the past, who really holds the power? Tonight on Truth Unmasked, we expose the tactics, we name the games, we decode the lies. Don't just believe what they tell you. Ask why they want you to believe it.